All right, guys, we are at the Spirit Halloween in Medina, Ohio today, and we are going to take a look at everything Terrifier. This is a pretty big store, and they have a good selection of awesome Terrifier stuff. So let's go ahead and start right over here with the shirts because it's right here in our face. And the first one I see is the Cute but Psycho shirt. I actually love that so much. Oh, and it looks like they only have like 1 or 2 in stock. I think that's the only one on this side, and then when we move over here, we do have this one right here. Never forget your first kill. And then we have, isn't there another one? I thought there was another one. Oh yeah, I did miss it over here. Art the Terrifier with the chainsaw in the Santa suit. And this one over here, I just realized, actually glows in the dark. And it looks like they have a good number in stock of the Santa art, but I don't see the one that glows in the dark. Unless it's like these right here or something. Maybe it's on the back. Of course, that says Chucky. Okay, we're gonna start on this side here. We're gonna go over to the costumes and stuff over here. Then we're gonna work our way through the entire store until we get to the little area over here and just see everything that we possibly can. Art the Clown. Let's go ahead and look on here because he is not set up in here, but here is the Art the Clown Santa animatronic. I've only seen him set up in one store this season. He is awesome. Okay, let's keep moving back this way because this is the whole Art the Clown section here with costumes and things like that. I love the topper up there with Art the Clown with a rainbow and the sunflower glasses. So yeah, they have got a whole bunch of Art the Clown stuff in here. So let's start with this mask right here. That's the bloody one. They have one that is not bloody, I think. Oh yeah, right down here. We'll take a look at that in a second. We've got this Terrifier hoodie here, which is pretty cool. We got the rainbow on there and blood. Oh, there's spikes on the hood. I love this costume right here. Art the Clown for a chick. That is a pretty cool costume right there. Sometimes it's cheesy when they take a male character and they try to just turn it into a female, but that looks pretty cool right there. We got a couple up here. Let's see, we've got the little pale girl, and she's holding a baby. Oh, and it comes with the baby too. And then we've got another female costume for Art the Clown. That actually looks pretty good too. And that does come with the mini hat, the sunglasses, the fingerless gloves, but it does not come with the knife. They do have some knives down here we'll look at in just a second, but let's see here. We got a Terrifier hooded blanket. That is really cool. I'm such a big guy, that would just be like wearing a normal hoodie for me. We've got the Terrifier slippers down here. Look at that, that's pretty cool. I like that. On the back, it even says Terrifier. How much are those? Those are $32.99. Some Terrifier shirts here. This is like a silky see-through shirt here. I like that checkered pattern. And then what is this, a sweatshirt? Yeah, Terrifier, blinged out Terrifier Art the Clown sweatshirt. And then it looks like we have a plaid hoodie here. Well, it's a hoodie, but it's more like a jacket. We got the Terrifier on the back there, Terrifier on the front, and then it buttons down the front. Here's the Terrifier dress up here, like what comes in this costume. Terrifier Art the Clown crew socks. The Art Krispies cereal box. That is so cool. These were really difficult to find last year, at least until we got into the thick of the season. And this is actually made of wood. It's a wall hanger. That's not cardboard. This is cool. The Art the Clown backpack. Look at that. We got straps on the back. Look at the face on that guy. Here's a prop for your costume. The Terrifier saw, the bone saw. We got the Terrifier tote bag down here. Here's the knives, here's the knives I was talking about. And I think, yeah, that's two-sided. We got the white face there, the bloody face on the other side. So if you're looking for a knife for your costume, you could either get this one with the two sides, or you could go back into the weapons section and find one just like that, just like a regular knife. We've got some Art the Clown face masks here. This is cool. The Art the Clown shoulder sitter. This thing, you strap it to your shoulder just like that. Look at this. He's holding a little horn. And then when you hit the try me button, so he sits on your shoulder, honking the horn and wagging his head back and forth. Art the Clown string lights. These are really cool. Is there a button on there? There's not a button on there to try it, but I'm sure the faces just light up. Here's the Christmas tree glasses if you're dressing up like the Santa art. Iron-on patch and pin set here. Here's another little dress or whatever you call it, a skirt or something like the costume that we were looking at down here that I said I liked so much. And I like that they have these things hung up here because it gives you such a better look at what it actually is. A couple of Art the Clown costumes up here for dudes. So you got this one here that is half and half black and bloody. Includes the jumpsuit, half mask, mini hat, collar, hood, fingerless gloves. Yep, there you go. There's that one, the bloody one. And then this one here that is not bloody. It's just half and half black and white. And again, it looks like it includes everything, including the mask, the hat, the gloves. I like this. The Art the Clown with the shooting gallery ducks. And these lights around the edges here, yeah, those actually turn on. That is cool. Yeah, there's no batteries in there right now, but that actually turns on, and it might even make sound, I'm not sure. It would be really cool if it makes the sounds from the shooting gallery. Terrifier plush dolls here. These are just the regular ones. I have seen the Santa ones in other stores, but I do not see them here. Could be in a different section because we have plush up front here and at a couple of different places around the store. Another bloody mask here, and then here's the one that's just white without the blood. You can see them together there to kind of compare them. Art the Clown Letterman's jacket. I love this. Look at this. Terrifier 09, and that is the texture of a Letterman's jacket there as well. I'm sure this isn't real leather, but Art the Clown up here with his horn. And then is there something on the back? Yeah, big Art the Clown with the glasses on the back. That is really cool. And then we have a couple things down here. The Terrifier, it's like a baseball jersey. We got blood on there. Terrifier on the front, Art the Clown on the back. Look at this. We even have a butcher knife on the sleeve. And then a hoodie here. Did we already see this one? Oh yeah, hanging up over there. We already looked at this one because remember that it's got that on the front. And then the studs on the hood. And then this is cool right here. The Art the Clown throw blanket. The Art Crispies throw blanket. I love that. That's really cool. So I believe that is it for that section right there. Let's move around the store here because they have all kinds of other stuff throughout. We'll look around every one of these corners here because you never know when something is going to be set up. Like here's some door covers. Do we have a Terrifier door cover? I don't see a Terrifier door cover. That's kind of surprising. Wait a minute, I was wrong. Somebody put a ghost face in front of it. Here it is, right here. Art the Clown door cover, and he's holding the hacksaw. That is pretty cool. $22.99, Art the Clown holding the hacksaw. Okay, let's move over to this home decor section because I know there's a lot over here. Okay, maybe not a lot, but they do have some things. So here's a picture up here of Art the Clown. Let me pull it. Oh, I guess I can't get that off of there, but I'll zoom in so you can see that better. That's actually on canvas. It's not a real painting, it's a print on canvas. Oh my gosh, I swear I saw more Terrifier stuff over here in this section when I was over here earlier. I think I filmed so many of these stores that it just runs together in my mind. Wow, I'm really surprised. That was the only Art the Clown thing over there. I swear there was some stuff over here, but I am just not seeing it now. Here's some more plush over here. I was hoping they had the Santa, but I don't see him in this section. There are a couple other sections, though, where it could be. I don't see any in the doormats here. Wait, oh, that's Ghostface. It, Halloween. Okay. Oh, here we go on the other side. Art the Clown doormat. Black and white checkered. Looks like he's coming out of a hole. Okay, let's take a walk through this section over here with the masks and the weapons. I don't see specifically Art the Clown over here, but if you were going to dress up as him, here are some chainsaws down here. I mean, I don't think Art shies away from any kind of weapon at all, so really you could grab any of these baseball bats or anything. Saws, hatchets, sledgehammer, different kind of knives. I know these aren't specific Art the Clown stuff, but like I showed you up front though, if you didn't want like the Terrifier knife, they have this one, which is just like a basic knife. I don't see any Art the Clown masks over here. I think all that stuff was in the Art the Clown section up up front. They don't have any of the horror babies in this store, but they do make an Art the Clown horror baby. Okay, this is cool. This is in the kids section here, so they have kids size Art the Clown costumes, including this jersey right here, Art the Clown 09, but this is the really cool thing right here, the Terrifier Pick Me Up. It's a costume that you put on and you stick your head out there and it looks like you're being taken away by Art the Clown. Art the Clown Terrifier lounge pants. Okay, let's start over here on this side. We'll make our way all the way through the maze of where you go to pay. All right, let's look at the shot glasses. I'm sure they have Art the Clown shot glasses in here somewhere. Come on, where are you, Art? What the heck, do they seriously not have them? Is this Art? No, that's Michael Myers. Nope, I don't see any Art the Clown shot glasses in here. That is amazing. All right, do we have Art the Clown socks? We did see Art the Clown socks over in the Art the Clown section, but do we have some over here? I'm blown away. I don't see any. I know they have them because we saw them in the other section, but I just don't see any over here. That's surprising. They might have some stuff mixed in amongst all these little trinkets and earrings and things, because you can see like they do have Pennywise things here. Here's some more plush, but no Art the Clown Santa. Okay, let's start going through the maze here. Oh, here we go. Here is the Art the Clown mini horror baby. Now this is what I was talking about back there a minute ago, where they have the horror babies and they're made of foam, and these are at least a handful of them that they actually have, but they don't have them in this store, but they do have the mini one. All right, down here in these fake videotapes we have the Terrifier. This actually is not a video, it just looks like the old video clamshell cases. It includes a patch, a button, a decal, and a lanyard. Here's a Terrifier magnet. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Yeah, look at that. That's hilarious. Here's some Terrifier 2 stickers. The Pale Girl. And then they have Art the Clown. That's pretty cool. Terrifier lanyard. And it comes with a little, I don't even know what you call that, a charm or something. Here we go. This is sweet. Honk Honk. The Terrifier tumbler, I guess you call it. That is really cool. It's kind of bedazzled, red and black and white. You can see how it sparkles when I move it. Very cool. This one's pretty cool too, this Jack the Reaper one. If I didn't already have a spirit one that somebody actually sent me, I would buy this. Oh, here we go. We're getting down to the end, but they have the Savage Soda Terrifier soda can, the last soda you'll ever drink. Terrifier, the thirst killer. Those are pretty cool. Here we got a couple of Art the Clown mugs up here. Look at this. Handle in the back. That's pretty big, actually. That's probably more of like a planter than an actual mug. And I think that brings us to the end. I've been around every crack and crevice in this store, and that is all the Terrifier stuff that I see.